Which way to Toledo? Give me them gushers. Spit in my mouth. Light them up. These phrases have become a part of the lexicon of all of humanity. And they all started right here at the mess house. Now, all those years ago, when we started this project, we were simply strangers, hoping to document the rise and eventually the fall of one of the greatest rock bands since the B-52s. Now, somehow after a little bit of time, those three strangers became the best of friends, and they took all of humanity with them. What a wild ride it was. Now, everything wasn't all smooth. There was a rift between them that's still felt today. So, tonight, we got a real special treat for you guys. I present to you the Messy Shore Reunion. Enjoy. Like all groups of friends, it wasn't all truck nuts and pork rinds. Let's take a look back at some of the most tense moments in Messy Shore history. Woo, what crazy times we've had, huh? Even with all the tough and crazy times, we did get to see a friendship blossom into a brotherhood. Aww. Sometimes the cameras were even there to catch it. bring a tear to the eye. Well, whether it was through the highs or the lows, these dudes brought us the best television show ever. Since, of course, My Wife and Wigs. But they didn't always do it alone. No, there's been plenty of help along the way. And now I'd love to welcome our good friend and a good colleague of ours, Jim. Please welcome to the show. Hey, Jim, welcome to the show, buddy. Glad to have you.
Oh, Hogman, thank you for having me.
All right, so you played the buff guy, and boy, had a good one. That was funny right there. Now, why don't you tell us what it was like to become the role of buff guy?
Well, it certainly was a significant role for me. I knew I had to do the character justice. I mean, when I first read the script, I went on for about 2 hours, and I went to my wife and I told her, I said, honey, I think we're gonna make it.
Wow, powerful stuff. How did you have to prepare? Did you go to the gym, anything like that?
Well, the first thing that I did was go to the gym to completely immerse myself in the character. You see, when I got hired for the role, I was just over 400 pounds, and my agent brought me the scripts, and I just knew I had to work on my physical appearance. So I went to the gym, I did a couple squats, and then I went to the audition, but it did not go well.
Oh, really? Oh, what happened there?
Well, immediately, Wiggs did not like me. He told me that he hated my smile and that I had a face that makes him want to physically harm me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I actually had to stop myself from smiling during the entire 6-month shoot. Wiggs was always watching and he would snap sometimes, but I had to get in the character of the buff guy peeping Tom. It took a lot of work and introspection. Because of the buff guy is so much more than just a buff guy. He has nuances and layers that I really wanted to bring to the camera. It really the kind of role you just can't walk away from. I still find myself sort of coming to in the middle of the night, and I'll be standing outside, staring into the darkness, looking into windows, staring at people while they're changing, sleeping, using the restroom, shower. I really formed some beautiful relationships during the shoot. In fact, me and Zach Caliush actually meet up every 5 weeks to do pottery in his garage when his wife isn't home.
Well, that sounds like a whole lot of fun, Jim. I'm glad you could make it out here and share some of that with us, and we'll catch you next time. All right, back at you, Hogman. Hey, thanks, Hogman. Now, we've reminisced over, some of the great times, some of the crazy times, some of the loony times, we've had a good time, We even got Jim out here, one of our lesser actors, out on the show to have a little chat with us and, just reflect on all these times that we've had. But now, it is finally time to bring out the boys you all know and love. Give it up. However, as I've mentioned before, the fame, the fortune, it all came with a price, and it really troubled the boys. And they haven't spoken in 5 years, and now tonight this is the first time they've been face to face in all that time. They haven't talked, they haven't seen each other, nothing. So, without further ado, please bring out the front man you all know and love, the Persian Tony Stark, Zach Caliush. Sit down. All right, Jack, so why don't you tell us, how have you been since the show?
I've been good. I've been dealing I've been dealing with everything in a mostly positive way, and I've made a lot of progress. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Let's do some viewer questions. What do you think?
That sounds great.
Cool. All right. This one is from Tom Jeffries of Bel Air.
I think I know Tom Jeffries.
I don't think you do. Dear Zach, how come you never leave your house? I've been watching you and you seem to spend all your time inside with the lights off, or you're in your backyard dancing to Hannah Montana CDs. Does your wife still live there? If so, is she okay? You guys need money or something? Because I've seen the guys from the bank sniffing around.
Okay, hey, that's enough. That's enough. Yes, Tom, thank you. We're both very good. I'm good. She's good. She's still very in love with me and very much lives with me. Why don't you go fuck yourself, Tom? Okay? Mind your own fucking business. Okay, Tom?
Hey! No. Okay. Well, let's just move on from the viewer questions. Does that sound good?
Yes, sir. It does sound good.
Don't call me sir. Son. Anyway, why don't you tell us what it was like living in the mess house?
Yeah, certainly. It was a crazy experience, you know. It was very enlightening and a very teachable moments happened in that house. And it really took the lonely little boy that I was and it made him into a big, strong man, you know? Big, strong man.
Yeah. There we go. That was beautiful. Okay, next, let's talk about the ladies of the mess house. There was a real smorgasbord of stunning women. A real lady buffet. Why don't you tell us about that? Hey, you all right? Hey, come on, man. Hey, come on. You're blowing the shot. Fuck it. You know what? We'll return in a few minutes to Messy Shore. Let's see some commercials or something.
Listen, I don't need a grease permit to be here, to operate grease out of this place, okay? This is my new grease shop, okay? Walk along, okay? How you doing? Keep it moving. This is my grease. Hey, eyes front. My grease. Look away. You know, when I was a boy, grease is all I ever wanted to do. All I ever wanted to be. Now I got tubs of it. Tubs of it in the back. Okay? I get you a deal. Grease. $55 of lube. Okay? Like, grease serves an important part in everybody's life. Listen to that. Needs grease. I'm the man for that job. Ah. With a little grease. Okay, listen, fellas, this is where we dry our grease lines out here. It takes about 15 hours for grease to dry, and then we slop it all up, and we put it in a tub, and we wait for it to cure overnight, okay? Any questions about my grease? Fellas, always grease, okay? And I says to him, I said, not with my grease, forget about it. Motherfuckers trying to take my grease away. They take my grease from my cold ass fucking hands, okay? Second Amendment. How about the Grease Amendment? How about the Grease Amendment? Thank you very much. The right to bear grease. That's where I get my grease. Bears. Bear grease. The most greasiest grease in the world. Bear grease. Okay? This isn't my comb! This is a knife! Every morning when I put on my socks, grease up the feet. That's how you get a smooth step in your spring, okay? Some French fried potatoes. Mom's calling, you know? Go to Mom's house. She's greasing. It's grease. It's grease or nothing. Not enough or nothing. It's grease or nothing. Second Amendment. How about the Grease Amendment?
How about the Grease Amendment?
How about the Grease Amendment?
All right, and welcome back to the Messy Shore reunion show. Now, our next guest goes by many names. You might know him as Oi Doy. You might know him as the other Zach. Some people just call him Bezos. the one-man ABBA, but let's bring him out, Zach Bezos. All right, welcome. How you doing?
Doing great.
Cool. Now, Zach, since the show's ended, I from what I hear and what I know, you've been topping some music charts, killing it in the music industry a little bit. What's up with that?
Yes, I've been very successful with my newest album, A Kink in My Zax. It's been #1 on the iTunes Smooth Jazz and Adult Contemporary list for like 3 fucking years now.
Stream it anywhere, any major platform. And what else, Zach?
That's right, I'm also playing at Hogstock with Don Appetits, Piper the Singing Dog, and all the other great artists on Bogman Records.
That's what I thought. So, as one of the many Zachs, I'm sure you're glad to be back. And I know as one of the Zachs, you guys had to put a lot of work in to make the wigs look good.
Yeah, well, you know, it's pretty easy when you have such a reliable and handsome manager that, you know, never makes any mistakes, like, I don't know, leaving us at truck stops or not booking hotel rooms for us but getting it for the wigs, or, you know.
Listen, we're doing this now, so chill, all right?
Okay, listen. That was all hypothetical, okay? We all know Hogman is a great manager, okay? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay. So anyway, guys, let's bring out the big guy now, the wigs, you know what I mean? He is Time Magazine's sexiest man in the world for 3 years in a row now. He's the highest paid actor in all of Hollywood, and he's got a new film coming out. It's a biopic of his life. My Left Nipple, I believe it's called. It comes out this Christmas. Get ready for it. Let's bring him in, the wig! The wigs! How you doing, baby? Come in, take a seat. All right, thanks for coming, buddy. I know you're busy as all hell with all the projects you're going on, all those big fun times you're having, you know. But thanks for making some time for us.
Of
Welcome to the
course,
show.
boss, of course. You know, I'd never miss a good jaw jacking with my boys.
Oh, love it, love it. What an applause you got, huh? Anyway, why don't you tell us about some of the projects you got going on?
Fucking cares. Well, since everybody seems to care about what I got going on,
I know I can.
you know,
I'm sure they can.
I got a new biopic coming out. My Left Nipple, which is sort of a dark and gritty look at the struggles I faced in life.
Right.
You know, my childhood cancer.
Of course.
You know, and, you know, the moment that sort of changed everything for me. The day that the homeless man bit my nipple off. And then trapped himself in a McDonald's bathroom for 6 hours.
Wow.
And fortunately, you know, it just to be true, a nipple cannot be put back on after within 5 hours and 55 minutes.
Wow.
That's close.
Such
you
a
know?
narrow window. Hey, cut it out. Yes, truly was a tragic tale, but one of certain redemption. Now, does the movie address your current successes? I mean, you're on top of the world right now. Does it get into that?
I mean, you know, it gets into a little bit of everything. You know, all the cool and crazy stuff that happened at the mess house, and the great cast to play, all those insane moments that we've, you know, had the glory of showing today. You know, we have Ariana Grande playing as good old Bezos. And as you know, John Travolta came to play this ungrateful fucking piece of shit right here. Yeah. So luckily enough, we were able to get the Jonah Hill to play
Love him.
Jim. Fantastic. As well as Tracy Morgan to play the Great Frank. And we even got a CGI version of Gene Wilder for the man himself.
Hey, hopefully that dead fuck Gene Wilder doesn't make me look like an idiot, you know?
I can say that. He's dead.
Oh, it's gonna be great, Hogman. I mean, honestly, like, I expect it to be top-notch, high-quality, even better than the Pussy Posse Endgame. I mean, that one's already up there, but like, hey, I don't see it yet.
Oh, God, dude, shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up, dude.
Nobody wants to hear about your fucking bullshit, okay? They really like me, they don't really like you.
Dude, this is all bullshit. Nobody cares about you. This is fucking ridiculous. Hogman just likes you the best, so that's why he gives you all the good fucking jobs.
That is not true.
You know what? He's right. You're a fucking slave driver. Listen, I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore. And even Phasers, you've been doing that smooth jazz thing. You've been really successful lately. I don't want to do fucking smooth jazz. I wanted to do neo-trance folk hop.
I told you. That shit won't sell.
Well, maybe if once in your life you guys actually took some fucking personal responsibility, you wouldn't have to be in my situation with a lot of money, a lot of free time, whose best friend's wife is waiting for them at the hotel room, waiting to get the shit fucked out of them. And I might just let him in on the action.
You son of a bitch! I'll kill you! Hey, sit there! Come on, I'll choke you next!
Sic Semper Tyrannis!
Yeah! Fuck them up! Yeah! I told you to behave! Fucking hell, man! Fuck it! Shut it all down! Shut it all down! Someone come out, get these fuckers up off the floor, out of my fucking house. Wiggs, let's get you that Decker interview, baby! Come on now! Woo.
And don't forget, we gotta make a tiny pit stop to fuck this son of a bitch's wife.
Bitch.